Have you seen in our parents' generation their marriage situation? How was that, and how was it different than our generation?
I think our parents' lives are so different from ours. I think first and foremost, the fact that they were born and raised in another country. I think oftentimes parents got married at a, fairly young age, and it was kind of like you had to make it work, and then if you add the fact that they moved from India to another country, then they're like in survival mode, and they have to succeed here, and they have kids, and they have so many responsibilities that I don't think everyone, each family is different, but I think oftentimes we don't have that example of what that healthy marriage looks like. I think that there was just so much pressure on them. But one good thing is that we recognize that we don't want to repeat the mistakes, of prior generations. We're much more intentional about how we want our marriage to look like, how we want to be as parents, the things that we want to pass down. And there are amazing things about, the Punjabi culture. I feel like being Punjabi is more of a feeling,
Yes.
you meet another Punjabi and you connect with them because you have those shared experiences. I think like our, music, our language is so beautiful, but at the same time, there are these aspects that, are problematic that I do believe it's our responsibility to be aware of that, to have that self-awareness, and to make sure that, it ends with us. So we're not telling our daughters like, from a young age, like, oh, what are your in-laws going to say? Or, we don't have those gender roles within our families.
One thing that I like about our generation is that we're open to talk about our traumas. I know when I was dating my husband, we openly talked about our past, and we discussed, okay, how we should bring the best out of each other so that it doesn't affect us, our relationship, and how we can overcome that and create a happy environment between us, so that we give that happy environment to our future kids. And I think it's really important to talking about our traumas, which in our Punjabi culture we're not taught that. Our parents don't have the idea of okay, traumas does exist from generation to generation, but it's our responsibility to end it. First of all is to recognize that we're dealing with traumas.
Yeah, I think our parents' generation really didn't recognize mental health. So I think that's definitely a huge difference, us being more open about it, getting rid of the stigma around it. I do believe that each person, has to do the work and has to heal before they enter a relationship. I think your partner can definitely support you, but that responsibility falls on you, and you want to make sure that we're breaking those cycles and not continuing them.